Hi everyone, it's Robin here from the Dance Physio. Now today I've got 4 exercises for you for your port de bras. Now port de bras, or carriage of the arms, what you're doing with your upper body, is one of the most iconic parts of ballet. But so often training our arms, training our upper body, training our port de bras is an afterthought. How many times have you worked on exercises or routines in the class where you spend ages on your feet and what your feet and legs are doing, and then arms just get thrown in at the end? Now, nothing will spoil your performance, whether you're working towards the stage or an exam or just working in class. Nothing will spoil your performance more than soggy, saggy, droopy elbows. So I've got for you today 4 exercises that are going to help you fire up all of the right port de bras muscles and strengthen those muscles in a very ballet specific way so that they have the endurance to last for the whole of the exercise or routine. So the first exercise is called angel wings. It's a great exercise if you're new to your training your port de bras, or if you just want a bit of a refresher or a bit of a warm up for your port de bras. For this one, you're going to stand against a blank wall and glide your shoulder blades down your back. Pull your elbows into your sides and bring the backs of your hands to the wall, or as close to the wall as you can get them. Now, trying to maintain contact with the wall, you're going to glide your arms up overhead as if they're coming into second position and glide them back down. Now, you want to try and do about 10 to 12 of these, keeping as much contact with the wall as you can. Now, once this movement feels nice and easy, you can add a couple of small hand weights. Adding hand weights to this movement is just going to help build a bit of strength and stability in the muscles, which is then going to help you be able to support your arms nice and strongly in port de bras throughout the whole of an exercise or a routine. The next exercise is called puppet arms, and it's about helping you find the muscles that rotate your shoulders and hold your elbows lifted in positions such as first and second. So when you're in first and second, we always talk about lifting your elbow, and that actually comes from rotation in your shoulder. So strengthen a group of muscles that we call the rotator cuff. Now, finding these muscles, firing them up properly, and then being able to hold and control those muscles throughout movements is what's going to give you a really nice, strong held position. So this exercise is great for all of your port de bras, but it's also really, really useful, particularly if you're someone who ends up with droopy elbows all the time. So for this exercise, find yourself a blank wall again, or you can do this lying on the floor. So you can see me today, obviously I'm standing against a wall. What you're going to do, glide your shoulders down your back, bring your elbows out to the side with your hands facing forward, or if you're on the floor, your hands will be facing to the ceiling. Now glide your elbows down and make sure you're pulling your shoulder blades down your back as you glide your elbows down as well. From here, you're going to lift your arms up towards the ceiling or towards your head and then rotate them down the other way. Now when you go up, most people should be able to get to the floor or the wall or almost all the way. When you come down, you're going about 45 to 60 degrees, but only as far as you can go before your shoulders pop off. So very few people would be able to go all the way, but you're just going to rotate your arms up and down, keeping your shoulders in contact with the wall. Okay, so once that feels nice and easy, bring your arms down to about that 45-degree angle. Make sure your shoulders are pulling down your back. Rotate your hands to face each other and lift them forward to first position. So if you've done this properly, you should all of a sudden have a really nice supported first position with your elbows nice and lifted, and it should feel nice and strong in your shoulders. So let's try that again. So we're lifting your arms up and down, bringing them to that 45-degree angle. Rotate your hands, hold the rotation in your shoulders as you bring your arms forward. Then from here, holding that lift and rotation in your shoulder, open your arms out to second and back in. So the point is that you're feeling that rotation in your shoulders, which then leads to a nice and lifted elbow. Now, once you've mastered the first 2 exercises, which are all about finding the right muscles and firing them up, the second 2 exercises are all about building strength and control in those muscles, but building strength in a very ballet-specific way so that the strength training is very transferable to actually dancing. So for the first exercise, you need a hand weight. If you don't have a hand weight, you can easily just grab a heavy bottle of water or anything heavy that you've got lying around. We're going to come onto your back, and we're going to start in that position that we just worked on in those puppet arm positions. So bringing your elbow out to the side, your hand is facing the ceiling. Then from here, keeping that shoulder nice and still and fully in contact with the floor, you're going to slowly lower your arm to the floor and lifting it back up, and then rotated that kind of 45 degrees, only as far as you can go before your shoulder pops off, and repeat. So lower to the floor and lower towards your feet. Now you want to do as many of these as you can to make your shoulder and your arm feel quite tired, but not so many that you can't control it. So as soon as the weight's wobbling all over the place or your shoulder's popping off the floor, you've done enough. You can slowly build up the amount of times you can do it as those muscles get stronger. Now for the last exercise, you need a loop of band. So grab yourself a TheraBand, something that's medium strength is usually about right. And you want to try it in a loop so that it's just slightly wider than your shoulder width. Now to start this exercise, find your nice lifted first position that we just found earlier. Now you're going to hold the rotation and lift in your upper arm for the whole of the exercise. But from here, you're just going to extend your elbows to extend your forearms, still maintaining the lift in your upper arm. So grab your band loop. It goes around the backs of your hands with your thumbs over the top. Now find that position that we just found with the lift in your upper arm, but the extension in the lower arm. Now press out against the band as much as you can so you feel a lot of tension on the band. Hold that outward pressure. Hold the lift in your upper arm as you raise the band up over your head and lower down. You're going to hold the outward pressure the whole time. Never let that outward pressure relax, and never let your elbows droop down either. You want to do this about 10 to 12 times, or as many times as you can until you lose control. It is harder than it looks. So there you have it, 4 of my favorite porta bra training exercises. Now don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you enjoyed this video, like and share it, and let me know what you thought in the comments.